Hi, I'm Megan Boyle, host of the Mashup, BizCastr's only reunion-style show, where we bring you all your favorite biz stars behind the scenes and behind the businesses, right here on BizCastr.tv. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Mashup, featuring Love Coach. We spoke to Chris a couple days ago. One of the things I got to know about you was how you're really confident with your comedy, but when it comes to girls, you get really shy. Yeah. And I don't see that side of you because we're obviously friends and we've developed this working relationship together. But when I watch you with girls that I think you find to be attractive, you get to be really shy. Why do you think that is?
That confidence thing that we were trying to work on the whole time, where I'm confident in my comedy because I think it's good. But there's still parts of inside of me where I'm talking to these girls going, they might not like me because of this or that, instead of, as Samantha was teaching me, to work on the positives and use those. So it just that freak out mode when I start to talk to a girl.
Do you feel like that's gotten better since you saw Samantha?
It's gotten better. I wouldn't say a lot better. It's gotten to be more recognizable. I see it more, which I guess is step one. It's not going to be an overnight thing, but when it's happening, I'm like, stop it.
Did you ever pursue a second date with Annalise?
I did not. I just did not think it was really going to go anywhere. So I didn't even, that day I didn't really, I was kind of like, don't know 100%. I thought it was going well, but I don't know. I wasn't sold. I was pretty sure she wasn't.
Did she ever try to reach out to you at all?
No.
Do you feel like you actually took the dating advice, or do you feel like it was more like life coach advice?
That's before I even was going to talk to you. That's my first line. I thought it was more life coaching for me. I've used what Samantha's taught me more in comedy, in my job, in just life in general. Not really. I mean, I'm trying to use it with girls, but it's just less successful. But I found I've been able to do more in other parts of my life, just kind of grabbing, as she said, using my balls and grabbing stuff by the horn and just doing it. I feel like for comedy that helps, but for the women, not so much. And now we have the star of Love Coach herself, Miss Samantha Karlin.
Hi.
Hi, Megan.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
How do you feel like your show was portrayed?
Well, everything always comes down to the editor. I was a little nervous because we had a lot of footage, and there were a lot of little pieces that can be pulled. And I actually micromanaged the first 2 episodes and came over and watched the footage. But generally, I thought that the editing was really good and that he really pulled stuff that was not only illustrative of Chris's journey, but illustrative of a lot of different people's journeys as they kind of try to self-improve and get better at dating and relationships.
What is farfidence?
Farfidence came from, that was a Chris word that he came up with. It was a way for him to remember. I said, who are you? And he says, I'm smart, brave, and confident. He came up with that word to kind of combine smart, brave, and confident. So when I'm like, okay, before you're going to approach a girl, think to yourself, I am smart, brave, and confident. So he's like, I'm farfident.
So you guys had, farfidence was another inside joke, but you also had the inside joke with the whole grabbing the comedy balls or whatever. Do you remember?
Oh my God, that was so funny. So Chris made a comment once about how he said that I kind of said to him at one point, what are you scared of? What is all this fear? Because a lot of the kind of defensive mechanisms was very fear-based. Kind of, I'm going to put this thing right in front of me so no one can get through to who I am and hurt me. And a lot of people do that. And he said at one point, it's so funny, my comedy coach told me, I just don't take as many risks as I used to take. And I thought maybe I'm losing my comedy balls. And so we just kept making jokes about that. I was like, where are your balls? You're a man, you're a strong, confident man, and you need to take charge of that manlyhood. You're not a little boy who's making jokes, making funnies on a stage. You're a man. And that's the kind of person that a woman wants to date. She wants to date a man. She doesn't want to date a little boy.
Mm-hmm. So the exercises you did with Chris, where did you get those from?
So I did a variation of exercises with Chris depending on what I felt like he needed in a long-term way and in the moment. They're from an amalgamation of different sources, from reading I've done, courses I've attended, lectures, seminars, other coaches, other relationship coaches' work that I've read or seen. And from I did like an intensive self-help workshop in Vegas, which was all about like leadership and empowerment. And those have kind of really informed what I've done. And then the funny part is that a lot of the more physical stuff comes from acting, because acting and directing, and I've done both, is really about being in an honest place and about getting the actor into an honest place.
Well, congratulations. That sounds great. And thank you so much for working with BizCastr and being our guinea pig almost.
Yeah, it was so fun. And thank you for reaching out to me and being so accommodating along the way and really listening to what I had to say.
No, it was great. Absolutely. We've gotten excellent feedback on your show.
Good. I'm really glad.
Oh, wait. We have to do rock, paper, scissors. You know how to play rock, paper, scissors, right?
Gotta get my game face on. I'm kidding.
All right, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
You got the hang of it? Did you play rock, paper, scissors?
Oh my God, I'm like retarded. Okay.
All right, ready?
Of course I played it. I'm having trouble now. Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Ah, you win! You couldn't kill me! All right, so anyways, it's just having fun. I enjoy being the big kids, that's why we do.
That's okay, I do too.
Thank you, Samantha, so much for stopping by. Of course. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Mashup featuring Love Coach. We will see you guys next time.